The Unspoken Apology. Emma had always been a rebellious child. Growing up, she clashed with her mother Sarah over everything: curfews, school, friendships, and life choices. As she entered her 20s, their arguments grew fiercer, fueled by Emma's desire for independence and Sarah's fear of losing her daughter to poor decisions. One fateful night, after a particularly heated argument, Emma stormed out of the house, shouting, "I don't need you. I'll never be like you." Sarah stood in the doorway, tears streaming down her face, but Emma didn't look back. Years passed. Emma moved to a different city, built a career, and started a family of her own. But the distance between her and her mother remained. Guilt gnawed at Emma, but pride kept her from reaching out. She convinced herself that her mother wouldn't forgive her anyway. One day, Emma received a call from her father. "Your mother is sick," he said, his voice trembling. "She's been asking for you." Emma's heart sank. She packed her bags and rushed to her childhood home. When she walked into her mother's room, she was struck by how frail Sarah looked. All the years of anger and resentment melted away, replaced by a deep, aching regret. Sarah opened her eyes and smiled weakly. "You came," she whispered. Emma fell to her knees beside the bed, tears streaming down her face. "I'm so sorry, Mom, for everything. I was stubborn and selfish. I didn't understand how much you loved me." Sarah reached out and gently touched Emma's cheek. "You don't have to apologize. I forgave you a long time ago. I just wanted you to come home." In that moment, Emma realized the depth of a mother's love, a love that endures even when it's unspoken, even when it's tested. She held her mother's hand and stayed by her side, finally understanding that forgiveness had always been there, waiting for her to accept it. This story reminds us that a mother's love is often unconditional, and forgiveness is a gift that's always within reach, no matter how much time has passed. By Michael Obialu.